Thank you all for having me. A few things. If you have a pillow or a blanket close, you can totally use them just in case maybe the floor underneath your mat is a bit tough and you need the blanket for a little bit extra support. And also the pillow is great for support when we come into a meditation that's just laying down on the ground if you need that extra support underneath your head. What we're going to start off with is coming into kneeling, toes together and knees slightly apart. Place the hands on the mat, fingers nice and wide. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale it through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, walk the hands forward. And as you let the breath out, hips towards the heels, chest down towards the floor, coming into child's pose. Get as comfortable as you can here. Allow your head to drop down towards the mat. Let your breath continue to filter in and out. So as you inhale, the belly and chest expands. And as you exhale, it'll feel as if everything is coming back down towards the center of the back. Breathing in and out. Deep inhale one more time. And as you exhale, slowly tent the fingertips. Take the left hand, slide it underneath the right, and lower the shoulder to the ground, still pressing the hips towards the heels. Focus back to the breath, but also take a little bit of a notice towards that left shoulder. Notice the pull through left shoulder. And see if you can soften through that pull, that stretch, as you slide the right arm back and lift it up towards the ceiling. It doesn't have to be all the way up. You can keep a bend in the elbow. You can take the hand to the back as well. Continuing to open the chest towards the right side. Bring that arm back down to the mat. Lift the chest up. Untuck the left hand. Come back down to your child's pose. Deep breath in. Exhale. Right arm goes underneath the left. Coming down towards the shoulder. Take the left arm up towards the ceiling or place it to the back. Draw the shoulder blade as close as you can towards the center. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Left arm reaches forward. Lift the chest, untuck the arm. Tent the fingertips, look forward. Take the hips back. Move from side to side. Place the hands onto the ground, coming into table, hands and knees. Tuck the toes. Exhale, press the ground away around to the upper back. Bring the hips forward. Chin to the chest. Slowly untuck the chin, drop the chest down, belly down, and tailbone lifts. Exhale to round through. Inhale to drop down. Exhale, round. Sending the spine back to neutral. Lift the left arm forward. Take a bend in the elbow and connect the fingertips close to the ear. And as you open up to the left side, slowly start to reach the fingertips up. Exhale, sending them back towards the toes. Inhale, sweeping the hand down and drawing it forward. As you draw it forward, take a moment with the right leg to send it back, extending through your table. Breathing in. Exhaling, left hand to the heart. And right knee comes back and down. Reach the left arm forward. Exhale, bring it to the mat. Inhale, right arm goes forward. Take the fingers to the side of the head. Slowly open through the chest, through the shoulder. Reaching the arm up. Exhale, taking it back. Slowly sweeping it through. And as that right arm comes up, so does the left leg. Tuck in the low ribs for a moment. And you can even bring the toes down to the mat instead of having them extended. Right hand to the heart. Left knee comes back. Reach the right arm forward. Exhale, plant it to the mat. Deep breath in, look forward. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, lift the hips back and up, coming into down dog. Pedal slowly into the feet. Bend a little bit more into the knees. And then bring the knees back down to the mat. Walk the hands towards the body. Lift the chest up, lift the arms up. Palms face forward, almost in a claw-like motion. Take the arms back, press the hips. Squeeze into the legs. And slowly bring the arms down. Inhale, ripple the arms up. Exhale, take the arms down. And then behind the back, interlace the fingers together. Draw the shoulder blades nice and close. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Lengthen out through the arm. Take the fist over to the right side, still drawing the shoulder blades close. Sending the fingers back towards the toes. Exhale, fingers to the other side. Still keep the breath steady. Extend the fingertips back. Separating the fingers, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to the hips. And inhale with the right foot, bring it forward. Coming into a low lunge, if you find that you need that extra cushioning underneath the knee, you can use the blanket or fold your mat. As you lift the chest, interlace the fingers, place them on the thigh. Find your gaze forward. Deep breath in, shoulders come up towards the ears. Slow breath out, shoulders come down and away. Draw deeper towards that left hip. Press the palms upward overhead and look forward. If you're finding this tight on the shoulders, keep a bend through the elbows, or even just place the hand on top of the head. Nice and slow. Open up through the elbows. Bringing those elbows close together. Palms together. Hinge forward. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Send the chest upward. Open the arms, slowly bring the fingertips down by your sides. Fingertips come just framing that right foot and send the hip back. Inhale, bring it forward. Don't worry about trying to fold as far as you can. More so focus on the movement of the hip and how your breath pairs with that movement as you come forward, inhaling, and sending it back, exhaling. Inhale, and exhale. As you make your way back to the lunge, reach the arms up, back in that claw-like motion. Exhale, twisting towards the right thigh. Take the left hand to the outside of the leg, and the right arm flows down. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Scooping that right arm forward. And then left arm comes forward. Fingertips to the mat. Slide the right foot back. Send the hips back towards the heels, coming into child's pose. Breathe in. And then let the breath go. Inhale, forward table. Exhale, hips back and up, down dog, pedal into the feet. See if you can take this down dog, even as you're pedaling through it. Make it a bit more yours by maybe moving the knees from side to side, maybe taking the hips back or coming up onto the toes. Your down dog might be on the forearms as well. And maybe just moving through the feet. Slowly coming back to table. Hands towards the body as you come into kneeling. Reach the arms up, press the hips forward. Exhale, take the arms back and down. Inhale, lifting them up. Exhale, taking them back and down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Bend in the elbows, shoulder blades together, look forward. Taking the fingers over to the left side, connect them with the side of the body. Shoulder blades are still coming towards one another. Try and soften through the breath. Fingertips back and down through the center. And then fingers over to the right side. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale. Exhale, fingers back and down. Reach the arms upward. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, left foot comes forward. Use your hands if necessary. Remember to pad underneath the knees as well. Interlace the fingers on top of the thighs. You lift the chest up. Drop a little bit closer to the floor through the hip, but still make sure the knee is in line with the ankle as best as you can. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Keeping the fingers interlaced, palms reach up towards the ceiling. Again, remember you can bend into the elbows and keep them close towards the crown of the head. Inhale and exhale. It's common to want to adjust while you're here, hanging out in the postures. But see if you can take that adjustment towards your breathing. Can you deepen the inhale? And can you create longer exhales? Palms come together as the elbows come closer together. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift up. Arms come down by your sides. Fingertips sweep forward, framing the left foot. Exhale, take the hip back. Inhale, come forward. As you take that leg back or hip back, make sure there's a small micro bend throughout the knee. And then come ahead, leading with your chest. And same thing as you send yourself back, leading with the chest. One more forward. Exhale, taking it back and holding. Inhale, coming to the center. Exhale, lift the chin. Inhale, lift the body. Right arm to the outside of the thigh. Left arm as you twist, drops down towards the floor. Don't worry about how deep your twist is. Come to a spot which feels comfortable, that you know you can hang out in. And if you have to adjust through the knee, adjust through the feet, then take the adjustment. And then let the breath out. Slowly and carefully sweep the left arm forward. Right arm comes forward. Fingertips lift up. And then bring them down to the mat. Taking that left foot back. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. Bend into the elbows, palms together. Lift the fingertips off the mat, send the thumbs to the back of the heart or in between the shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. Forearms and fingers come down to the ground. Lift the chest, bring it forward. See if you can connect your forehead towards the thumbs. Send the shoulders back in line with the elbows. Palms touch the ground. Tuck the toes, lift the hips back and up, coming into dolphin. As you walk the toes towards the elbows, press the chest back towards the thighs. Bending into the knees works here as well. Slowly start to take those toes back, coming into a forearm plank. Hips in line with the shoulders. Find your gaze again between the thumbs. Holding here for 5, 4, press the ground away. 3, 2, and 1. Knees touch the ground. Belly touches the ground. Untuck the toes. Lift the chest. Take the shoulders back. Coming into Sphinx, breathe in. And exhale, look over the right shoulder. Lift the right leg or right foot towards the hip as far as you can. Nice slow switch as you come back towards the midline. Lifting the left foot, left heel towards the hip, turning over to the left side. Draw back to the middle. Take the hips up. Send the hips back towards the heels in child's pose. Inhale, lift the chest. Walk the hands or slide the hands towards the knees. Lift the hips off the heels. Reach the arms up. Take the left foot, bring it forward, coming into your lunge. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee off the mat, coming into a runner's lunge. As you find your gaze forward, right hand is going to plant to the mat in line with the foot. Left arm is going to lift up as you twist open. Take the fingertips to the side of the head so that the elbow is pointing up towards the ceiling. Press back through that right heel, nice and slow. See if you can connect the elbow with the right hand. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw it down. As you draw it down, fingertips leave the side of the head and they connect with the floor on the inside of the foot. Right heel spins down towards the ground in line with the left heel. Reach the right arm up or tuck it behind the back. If being down here close to the floor is quite strenuous on the hip, lift the torso, take the forearm to the thigh, open the chest, keep the arm tucked. Big breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Taking that right arm upward. Reach as high as you can. And then bring the right arm down towards the floor. Slowly taking the body down towards the floor. Left toes are going to follow towards the long edge of the mat as you clasp onto opposite elbows and fold in. Start to sway from side to side. Still keeping the breath steady. And also taking notice of the connection between the mat and the feet, but also your feet all the way up to the hips. And how that strong foundation that you have provides you the movement through the torso. Whether you're bending your knees, whether you've brought your feet a little bit closer together, or whether you find it more your style to chill in the middle. Nice and slow, roll up. And as you roll up, set the hips down. And arms out to the sides. Turn the body forward, coming into a high lunge. Fingers down towards the mat. Right knee down towards the mat. And then both knees towards the mat. Deep breath in. Slow breath out, child's pose, untuck the toes. Inhale back to table. Exhale to down dog. Deep breath again. Bend a little bit more into the knees. Chest towards the thighs, but connect with the first finger and thumb as you press them into the ground. Knees come down to the mat. Hands walk to the body, and then arms lift up. Exhale, right foot comes forward. Fingers come down to the mat. Left knee lifts up. Find your gaze forward. Plant into that left hand. Take the right fingertips behind or beside the ear. Lift the elbow up. Twist open. It might feel more comfortable to take the right foot out to the edge of the mat to provide more room so the elbow can come through and connect with the left arm. Slowly draw upward. Exhale, take it down. And drawing upward. Hold here. Send the arm up. Slowly draw it down towards the mat. Both hands in line with each other. Left heel spins down so that it's in line with the right heel. Lift the left arm up. Again, you can take the torso upward. Forearm to the thigh. Hand behind the back. Take the shoulder up at the ceiling. Breathe in. Let the breath out. Take the left arm up. Exhale. Fingers come down towards the mat. Right toes are going to come towards the long edge as you fold down. But then you're also going to take the hands over to the left foot and come into a lunge facing the back of your mat. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Right knee comes down. Left foot comes back. Hip towards the heels. Inhale, table, hands and knees. Exhale, belly, chest, and chin to the mat. Take the elbows nice and close to the body. Lift the feet. Press the hips down into the ground. Lift the chest. Doesn't have to be very high. Squeeze into the legs. And bring the body down. Forehead comes down to the mat. Feet come down to the mat. Bring the arms out in front, stacking one on top of the other. Then again, lift the feet, windshield wipe them from side to side. As you bring the feet to the mat, Slowly open the arms, just like wings. Turn your head over to the right side. Lift the right leg up and bring it over the left leg. It doesn't have to be very far. You can even just cross the legs, or if you want to take it a step further and just be mindful of your shoulder, the foot connects with the ground and knee stays up. Inhale, exhale. Let your breath kind of be the control center for how your shoulder is feeling. So if you exhale and it feels like this is too strenuous on the shoulder, start to ease off. If you notice as you breathe in and out, the body begins to sink a little bit deeper and the stretch starts to actually feel pleasant, then hold in the space that you're in. Take a deep breath in. Right leg is going to lift up and come back. Find your gaze over at the left side. Reach the left leg up and over. Remember, sole of the foot can touch the mat or just an extension. Take the tension out of the toes, tension out of the hips. If having the arm extended feels awkward, bring it closer to the body so that you feel more stable and rooted here. Big breath in. Big exhale. Drawing the breath in and out. Coming back to center. Lift the leg, hips connect with the mat. Shift the body over to the right side. Extend the left arm. Use the right hand to turn the body onto its back. Left arm still lifted. Right arm can wrap around the body. Soles of the feet to the mat. Windshield wipe the knees from side to side. Come back to the middle. Use that left arm and reach over to the right side, keeping the shoulders connected on the mat and using the right fingertips to take note of your breath and the stretch through the side body. So as you inhale, notice the ribs expand. And as you exhale, take notice of how they come back towards each other. Inhale and exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale. Come back to the middle. Left arm down. Right arm reaches up. Left arm crosses over the body. Really take the fingertips towards the ribs. Reach up a little bit higher through those right fingertips. Exhale. Slide over to your side bend. If the shoulder blades or the shoulders don't touch the mat, don't worry. It's more so to make sure that in the middle, there's a connection. And as you breathe in, you're focusing on the expansion. And as you exhale, you're taking care of the sink through the body. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Inhale, both arms reach up, overhead. Take a big stretch and then extend out through the legs, pointing the toes. Keep stretching from fingertips to toes. And let the arms come down. Wiggle through the body. Draw the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Come back to center. Feet come down. Legs extend, palms turn up. Let the toes become heavy. Create more space in between the shoulder blades. Find your gaze upward to start. And take 3 big breaths in and out. Breathing in and out. One more, drawing the breath in. And as you exhale, slowly close the eyes. Focus mainly on the path that your breath is moving through. Take notice as you inhale, it starts at the toes and rises all the way up to the crown of the head. As you exhale, it's as if the breath washes through the back or over the back, all the way down towards the heels. Inhaling along the front line of the body and exhaling down the back line. Notice where you've chosen to place not only just your mat, but your attention. And if that attention is focused or shifted towards the breath, let it continue to rise and fall through the chest, ribs, and belly. And if your attention is focused mainly on the feeling throughout the shoulders, the sinking of the body through the toes, or releasing the tension in between the eyebrows, once your attention has crossed through those, breathe in and bring the focus back to the exhale. Continue to let your breath filter through. Start to focus on the beat of your heart. Taking notice of the tempo. Taking notice of the softness throughout the body as it begins to rest and relax. Knowing that you're able to recreate this feeling of just taking time for you right now and right here. Begin to let go of the expectations of how your breath should move through your body. Begin just to enjoy being here. As slow as you can, bring your attention back to your body. Bring your attention back to the mat underneath you. Bring your attention to the toes by wiggling them, and then to the fingers by wiggling them. Start to wiggle and move through the body. Take one foot to the mat, and then the other. Windshield wipe the knees side to side. Draw the knees into the chest. Bring the knees to the outside of the body. Rock forward and back. And then on your next lift, plant the soles of the feet to the mat. Bring the chest in between the knees, tilt the head back. Roll the shoulders down. Bring the chin down to the chest. Draw the breath in. Take a loud sigh outward. Crossing one ankle over the other. Coming into seated. Sit up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Tilt the head from side to side, ear towards shoulder. Slowly twist over towards the right side. And then take your twist to the left side. Walk the hands forward, folding in. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, coming back up to seated, taking the shoulders back and down again. And inhale, lift the arms up. Slowly bring the palms together, thumbs right down to the chest, applying as much pressure as you can. Once you get to the heart bone, bring the elbows towards the body. Thank you guys so much for joining me this afternoon. Super appreciate it. I hope the rest of your week goes well and your weekend is amazingly fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ro. That was awesome. And
Yeah.
thank you everyone for joining. I'll add Ro's Instagram into the chat now. And I'm also going to add in a link for where the recording will be posted in the coming days. So you can check that out if you want to repeat this class. So have a great evening and we'll hopefully see you at another virtual event. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.